Hey Magaly, you're back on the air. We came downstairs. We were having a conversation upstairs about the 203K. Can you explain it to everybody?
Yes, absolutely. So again, 203K financing is for primary residents, right? You have to live in the property in order to obtain that type of financing. It could be limited or standard. Now, there is another type of financing. It's a home style loan, and you can definitely utilize that type of program for a single family purchase as an investment. So yes, there's definitely options and opportunities for rehab work.
All right, so Maritza, Magaly, I have a question for you. I'm just going to point up at the ceiling and look at this. You guys can walk over here. Does this have to be removed that you guys can tell?
Yes. Yes.
All right, what is the concern there, Magaly, by any chance? Show us your knowledge.
Well, it looks like there's wires, right? There's like wires sticking out. There's nothing at the ends.
More than anything, those wires are the old style that are no longer cold. They were covered in nylon, so they're not even plastic wrapped.
Wow.
So that has been outlawed by the city of Chicago, and anytime you do a rehab, you gotta switch them. So I got a question for you. I see another box that's open up here. Do you understand a little bit of what's going on there?
Yes, it looks like there is, well, it looks a lot better than this one for sure.
All right.
I mean, you know, it has a safety at the end, right? And there looks like there's multiple
Colors.
right?
Right, so a lot of this stuff is color coded that people don't understand. You can do one side for outlets, you can do different colors for ceilings, you can do, I want to say you can split most houses in half, right side and left side, and that's how you get color coded. For an electrician, he can trace any problems at any time and it works out great in the future. Of course, we're wrapping everything up, and you did ask me about this box up here. Let me see if I could, without jiggling the camera. Why is that covered, Magaly?
It looks like it's not needed, right?
We're done. We're done. So as you go finishing the electrical, we start closing up the boxes that are completely done. There's no need to have them out there hanging. So I showed you earlier how the house is divided, how we divided the house between north and south, and outlets, ceilings, and everything else. It made a lot of sense to you?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, so when people ask you, because sometimes they do ask strange questions about these loans, you actually have the firepower to remember what you're going through with hands-on experience, correct?
Absolutely, yeah. So it like I said before, right? Knowledge is power, but power is what you do with that knowledge. So yes, thank you so much for taking the time to show us around in reference to what's code and what's not, and kind of getting all that stuff, you know, for our future probably investment, and you know, and not only that, but helping all of our borrowers to not only, you know, to potentially purchase their dream home and then rehabbing it their own way, but then also have an opportunity for those investors. So yes.
Exactly. We want to teach everybody what's code and what's not code. It's not our job, but it sends out a strong message. You're dealing with the right people that are going to get you into those homes, that are also going to help you, probably even before pre-inspection, give you good advice. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I think you had a question for Maritza out in that outlet that you guys were mentioning, remember?
Oh yeah.
So you wanted to ask Maritza. Let's walk over there right there.
Absolutely. So one of the things that I noticed is that there's this wire that looks like one of those old telephone cords wires, right? The ones that are at the home, you know, we just pick it up, or the ones that turn, you know what I mean?
Right.
So what is that? It's a telephone.
That is actually somebody else's work. We came in and we have to restructure the whole home again and rebuild it again. That is not up to code. It's actually very dangerous. It can cut the house on fire. Everything has to be on conduit, like this type of pipe, all the way to the fuse box. That's the way we work. That's the way we're going to do it.
Maritza, so we met this couple that owns this property. You want to tell everybody the terrible news of what they paid for some of this work, a lot of the work that we've corrected?
Yes, fortunately they were taken advantage by somebody that didn't know what they were doing. They paid lots and lots of money, and even after that they paid more to get it fixed. We have to remove everything that it was done the wrong way just to fix it.
All right, so everybody out there, they didn't know, our clients paid somebody $12,000 to do nothing, to do terrible work like that stuff. There's another outlet that they did some gruesome hack job. We can go in here and a lot of terrible work. If all my guys out there, my gals that know about electricity, that's the way they planned on connecting this bedroom down here as far as it goes on electrical. So that's a big no-no. Magaly, we came in here, we rescued the clients. Some of the walls, if you notice, they're already starting to be corrected. If you see the nice beautiful lines and all the nice drilling, the newer drywalls, our crew came in and started correct.
I know, I was seeing over here, so let me show you something real quick. I was like, I swear I could play like tic-tac-toe on this or something, right? So all of these are like right on it, straight line and everything, so definitely amazing work compared to back there.
Right, exactly. So, as you guys, as Magaly, as I'm trying to show you and show the people out there, is they got to be careful who they work with. If you find a realtor, if you find a loan officer that's very knowledgeable, just for the beginning, it's like the foundation you're building towards a contract, towards a purchase, towards your client. If you help them from the beginning, if you guide them on what's good, what's not, with our knowledge, this is a big difference, right?
Yes.
Right. So Tony's not a what? He's not an
actor.
I hate it. You guys see the video. Everybody's trying to do videos and all that. I'm not bashing nobody, but you cannot tell me you're an amazing realtor and you don't have a clue about a home. I ask some people about doors and conduit, and I ask people about windows, and I ask them what kind of countertops they're getting or whatever. They don't have a clue. So I do teach Maritza. Maritza knows a lot now. If you didn't know Magaly, you need some good tile work. Maritza does amazing work. She's learned about electrical. She's been with the crew, and we're here just constantly hands-on. Saturdays and Sundays, everybody's out partying and drinking and everything, and you've talked to Tony and Maritza, and we're at a job site, or we're showing clients a home, or we're putting deals together. So that makes a big difference, doesn't it?
Yes, absolutely. And most importantly, it's again having that borrower client, building their dream home, right? That's what we want, right? And having that mentorship from you and Maritza and showing them and guiding them, that's totally amazing. That's so good.
Right. Did you see the bathroom? Like you were worried about bathroom upstairs, and I want to reassure you, if you come Saturday,
usually it's the kitchen that the women worried about. Right?
If you're worried about the bathroom and all that, as you can see, we started corrections in the bathroom. Do you see anything that concerns you? As let's say you were a client walking through this house. You noticed something that was done wrong?
I would want to say probably the toilet, right?
Right. What do you see strange about it? Let's walk in there right quick. And as you can see, we did do big enough bathroom in here because we had to restructure all the line. What do you see wrong with the toilet that you pointed out earlier?
I want to say that the toilet's close to the wall, right?
Yeah, it's actually too tucked in. So the old contractor that charged $12,000 sat the toilet too close to the wall, and the only way to refix it, Magaly, do you realize that I have to reopen the floor and the cement?
That's insane.
To move the plumbing, but it has to be done, right? If we don't do it, who's gonna do it? So we're gonna get that done and correct it. Maritza's standing in the shower area. If you notice, that was his cutout, and then we walked in here and we picked up this catch bin, the shower bin that just came right out. There was nothing holding it, no glue, no nothing, but we started correcting everything. We're going with the rainforest shower head. We got the exhaust fans in here. We have all the recessed lighting. Magaly, would this be something I could sell you maybe?
Yes, absolutely.
We gotta get you into a new home, so hopefully you'll let us be your realtors. There you go. But Anyways, okay, so real quick, I know we're almost done. Everybody's got to go. We got the furnace here that we moved out of the way. Remember, Magaly? We talked about that. Furnace was actually in the way. This,
Right here,
Right in the
right?
middle.
yeah. So we already tucked away the furnace. We got our HVAC guy to come and do it complete. Still some electrical work done. The hot water heater too also needed to be removed. So this house is actually, you realize there's 2 bedrooms upstairs, 2 bedrooms downstairs. It's a single family home. It's beautiful. It's so huge. These houses out here on the 57th Street area, they have a lot of potential. So, all right, Magaly, one last time. We're about to sign off. Can you give us your name, information?
Yes, absolutely.
Tell us how you can help everybody out.
Yes, absolutely. So again, Magaly Alonzo, your favorite mortgage banker at the Federal Savings Bank. We're actually located 300 North Elizabeth in Chicago. And my contact number is 708-655-0583. So if you are that client, that borrower that's looking to purchase a home this year, do give me a call so we can get you into a property and get you that financing as soon as possible, along with Maritza and Tony.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much, guys. If you are looking for the house, give us a call, 773-209-5705. This is Tony Andrade, Maritza Andrade, Air Real Estate. Give us a call.
All right, last question. Who's going to work Saturday? Come on.